Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Pretty Things Beer and Ale Project, and it's their X Ale, coming in at a 2.8% ABV. I'll read you a story in a moment, or if you want to pause the video and read it for yourself. There you go, there's the bottle cap. But let's get some into a glass, and so see what we get first off. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It was brewed, I found a little bit of information on it. It was brewed by an old London brewery, which is now extinct, and somebody from Amsterdam has found the recipe. It's in the beer in the glass. Wow, look at that, it's very clear, very kind of golden looking amber. It's a one finger head, lovely carbonation, slightly off white. Let's give this one a nose. A really juicy malty beer. I think what they're trying to do here is to show just how much flavour you can produce from a low ABV beer. It's not all about high ABV, high flavours. I've seen it a lot lately where it's been quite low ABV and power, what a flavour. So what are we getting? Really nice roasted malt. It's just very, very malty, sweet. It is hoppy, it smells spicy. It just smells absolutely wonderful. I'm going to dig into this one. Cheers everyone. It's just so refreshing. This would be a probably 97-98% water, with it being 2.8%. So it's very drinkable. It's nicely carbonated on your tongue. Flavour wise, it very much reminds you of an old ale. This is something which I'm very much accustomed to because I go out to local pubs and drink a lot of local ale, and this is the kind of thing you get. This is your kind of really nice standard bitter. Very spicy, hint of marmalade in there. Really nice and malty. Slightly hoppy. It's not meant to be a hoppy beer at all. It's a very old recipe. But what a recipe this is. And you can see, I want to read this out to you because it is quite important. Once upon a time, on February the 22nd, 1945, a brewer brewed this very recipe in a now extinct London brewery. The veracity of this 67-year-old X Ale is thanks to the private research of Mr. Ron Patterson, a resident of Amsterdam. In collaboration with Ron, we present this beer with our best returns of the day. So it's a really kind of old World War II kind of mild. Wow, this is great stuff. Great stuff. There's plenty of history on here. I will carry on talking about the history, but I just want to carry on pulling some flavours and just describing just how good this beer is. It's very bready and malty. There's almost, for 2.8%, there's almost a kind of a very light cherry kind of rum finish to the beer. It's very unusual, but it just, again, I reiterating this fact, and it just goes to show that you can have such an amazingly tasty beer and so good to look at. It is so good to look at. Look at the lacing on that glass. It's brilliant for 2.8%. The clarity is amazing, golden amber looking colour. I could drink the whole big American pint-sized bottle of that and drive the car, no problem at all, and enjoy it on a hot summer's day. Now, I will get into this now, this big long kind of description on here, because it's very important. Mild was a hugely popular style for more than a century, between the 1800s and the 1900s. Here we have released 2 mild ales side by side. I don't have the other one, unfortunately. 2 years from opposite ends of that period, brewed by the same brewery. If you drink both, you will drink the same brand from the same brewery, separated by 107 years. So they're really reiterating, they're looking at British brewing history and delving into it, which is great, because there's so much history in British brewing. Over these years, mild changed considerably, something these beers amply demonstrate. Through bearing the same name, XL is in character, they could hardly be more dissimilar. By World War II, mild was firmly established as Britain's most popular style of beer, but the years had not been kind. The war years in particular had taken their toll on mild, reducing its alcohol content. There had been other changes too, for example the colour. 1945 XL was much darker, brewed from a blend of 5 malts and darker brewing sugar. Wartime shortages also dictated the use of flaked barley. This 1945 mild contained just 1/5 of the hops of 1838 version. This is mild as we know it today, a low gravity, lightly hopped dark beer. Drink the two side by side to see these changes in action. It's Ron Patterson. So what we're saying is here that this XL is the kind of unfortunate wartime version, but I still enjoy it. I think it's a very, very good beer. I will endeavour to get the other bottle and show you that, but I'm a big fan of Miles. Rudgate's Ruby Mild is by far one of my best miles. It's such a fantastic beer. If you've not tried it, go out and get it from the Rudgate Brewery. My final thoughts and a rating from this then. As I say, I think it's very drinkable, it's very flexible. There's plenty of flavour going on. Drink a bottle, no problem. It's hints of raisin and nut. 2.8%, excellent beer. I'm going to give this a very, very firm 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 beer from the Real Ale Guide. Just love the history with it all. Thanks for watching me. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.